snack time, maybe the most important time of the day for any kid.
Yeah, Feed Your Family Tonight founder and family dinner coach Mariefiebach joining us back in studio with a creative treat for after school or any time, really. Marie, thank you very much for being here.
Oh, Shane, you know, it's always a joy to be here. This is kind of a fun snack. We were talking before that this is from my childhood. My mother would make these hot dog men for me. I can serve them for an after-school snack, especially if you have little kids. You could also make a dinner if you wanted, and it's really, really very simple. It starts with just a regular hot dog, and the key is how to cut it. So when you take your hot dog, you're going to make a little slit that's about 1/3 of the way down and just cuts to the side, and that makes the first arm. Then you make another cut on the other side, and that makes the second arm, and then you come about halfway up down the middle, and that's going to make the legs. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that and you're going to boil it in water. Now, the water is really important. If you just put them in the microwave, they tend to not shape as well, but I have a microwave hack for you, because I know in my house, getting a pot of boiling water is often not going to happen. So if you take a bowl and you put it in a bowl with water and put it in the microwave for about 3 minutes, you can actually do these in the microwave, and they will gently cook, and the legs and the arms are going to curl up, and then I'll tell you how to put the faces on them.
Okay, we can already see it going to work there.
Yeah,
a little bit. I can just see a little kid being so impressed by this.
Well, it's so
this.
fun. It's so fun. So yeah, you can see there that the legs and the arms are starting to curl up as it cooks. It takes about 3 minutes to boil, and then we'll take it out and we'll put the face on. This week's going to be kind of busy. There's a lot of back to school nights. A lot of parents are going back to school. Your kids are tired. And that's time to keep dinners really, really simple. When life is busy, you want to take a few minutes and plan ahead, and I use the Feed Your Family Tonight Meal Planning Notebook. You can get a free copy of the weekly meal planning sheet at feedyourfamilytonight.com/plan. And when you do that, you are going to give yourself so much brain space. Take 10 minutes this morning, write out your meal plans for the week, and keep them really simple. Shane and I were talking that, I mean, you could do hot dogs and macaroni and cheese and call that dinner. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, and when you have these extra busy weeks, you want things to be really, really simple.
And on your Instagram, you talk a lot about the meal planning process. You show us behind the scenes of what you do. Can you talk us through that as far as deciding, you know, on Monday, we're going to have to run from this practice to this practice, so I'll have this amount of time to get something done. You're really big on that, about prioritizing your time.
Allison, I really believe that weeknight dinner is about time management way more than it is about recipes. You need to look at your schedule, and you need to figure out when you're going to eat before you figure out what you're going to eat. And the Feed Your Family Tonight weekly meal planning sheet does that. It has a place to write your schedule, a place to write your target dinner time, which is what I call your dinner bell. And then you plan meals that work with your schedule. So if you are running from practice to PTO and you've got to squeeze dinner in there, you need something that is in your slow cooker, that is in your Instant Pot, that you can eat immediately. Yeah. And then some days you have 10 minutes to stand at the stove and cook a stir fry. And you pick those meals on the days. It's my 3-step plan and prep. Set a dinner bell and always have a backup. And I'm going to be going live in the Feed Your Family Tonight Facebook group later this morning, talking through those 3 steps. So join me in the Feed Your Family Tonight Facebook group so that you can see those 3 steps for weeknight dinner success.
That's
Good
great.
deal.
Yeah, and if you can't see it live, you can go back and rewatch it.
Absolutely,
afterwards.
absolutely. The replay is going to be there. Okay, our little hot dog is done. I'm going to turn the water off. And I like to use a slotted spoon. And you can see how he has his legs and his arms. And then I like to use mustard because I think it holds its shape better. But if your kids are not mustard people and they're ketchup people, take a little baggie and cut the corner off before you put the condiment in. And then just put on 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth. And you have a little hot dog man. On this one over here, I have some broccoli that I put for some hair. You can do this up as much as you want, but it's just a fun little treat to give a little bit of delight after school, especially if you have younger kids.
I love this.
I mean, I'm thinking, take it another step farther, give him a little red shirt with some ketchup and some green shoes with some relish, and you just dress him up, have as much fun as you want. There he is right there.
Yeah,
so
and let the kids do that too. You know, they can put some clothes on him. I mean, you could cut up carrot sticks. I mean, you could turn this into a fancy bento box. I am all about keeping it short and simple and easy, but you could take this to the nines if you really wanted to, and have, you know, full couture clothing for the hot dog man.
One more time, if people are wanting to get your cookbook, get your meal planning planning guide, where do they go to get a hold of that?
Everything is at feedyourfamilytonight.com, and I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Feed Your Family Tonight. You can find everything there.
All right, Marie, thank you so much. Always a pleasure to have you every Monday right here on Good Morning Cakeland. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more.